guys. I'm super excited about this impromptu live. We are live in two places. We're live in the Facebook group, Planners Who Profit, the group for event planners and pros, and we are also live on YouTube. Hey guys, I'm really excited. Today's a good day. After our winter break, today is the day we get back into weekly coaching sessions for those who are in our community, those who are in the Planners Who Profit Accelerator program. It's an accelerator program to help experienced planners, start to get higher end clients build their first 70,000 to 100K year in business. That's what the accelerator is for. We also have a mastermind for those who are already in the six-figure mark. And today we get back to our weekly coaching calls, which is literally the highlight of my week every single week. To be able to coach planners, to see everybody's growth, to see everything. So before I get into that, I wanted to share really quick the word of the year. A lot of times it's a really good practice to pick a word of the year every year. And now that we're back from our winter break, we take a winter break in our community. Now that we're back, I'm excited to share our word of the year for the community, right? And the word of the year is leadership, right? 2023 is the year of the leader for us as event planners. Now, you might be like, oh, well, I didn't see that coming. But yes, leadership is so key, right? Being an event planner is being a leader. Here's the thing that I always say to those that when I'm coaching, assistants get paid average. They really actually get paid for the most part below average, but leaders get paid premium, right? When you look at the org structure of any team, right, whether it's in accounting, finance, IT, whatever, the person who's managing the team gets paid more. They're the person, and sometimes the people who are managing the team maybe have been in the workforce for the same amount of time. Maybe they were even in the company for the same amount of time, but because someone showed leadership, that person now became the leader and is running the show. Now, this is what leadership is not, okay? Leadership is not doing everything yourself. Leadership is not, oh, I'm going to create all the reports and do everything else and you guys just stand around and watch me, right? A lot of us are doing that when we run our events. Like, we're doing everything and our assistants are just like, well, I'm here if you need me, right? But you're running around sweating because you haven't mastered being a leader, which means that you make sure everything gets done. It doesn't mean that you physically do everything, right? And what that also looks like is that you don't have to be an event planner and a florist and a travel agent and, a balloon decorator and a photographer on the side. You can be one thing and be excellent at that one thing and be a leader. It's difficult to be, you can't master, looking at everything, making sure that photography is going like it's supposed to go, couples where they're supposed to be, and all that at the same time when you're stuck in one tiny weed. So leadership is about using the people that are there who want to support you, who want to help you, and learning how to work with them. The other piece of leadership is, one of the things that we always talk about and that we really teach at Planners Who Profit Live. So if you have not gotten your ticket to Planners Who Profit Live, you need to go on and get one. All right, is leadership in the sales process. Like, leadership in the sales process is what gets you those higher end clients, right? It's what helps people to see the value in what you do. It's what takes them to close, right? Leadership is helping people to see, like, man, she understood what I needed before I even said it, right? She saw my need before I even brought it up, before I even said it. Like, that is what leadership is. Like, leadership can anticipate, right? Leadership normally can anticipate. It's kind of like for those who are at a day job, a lot of times if you have a good manager or a good leader, when you bring them an idea, they can say, ooh, well, that sounds great, but these are some things to look out for, or this is why we may not want to go down that route. Like, they can anticipate things before you get there, right? So for us who've been planning weddings, many of us in this community, maybe 2 years, 4 years, maybe you might be like me and it's been over a decade, you should be able to anticipate things and show people, even in the sales process, that you're anticipating the next step, right? And that is what helps you to close the sale. And not only does it make you a good planner, it helps you to close the sale. Some of you guys here are really excellent event planners, but you're terrible saleswomen and salesmen, right? And so what happens is that when you're going through sales, you can only close a sale if you're the cheapest option. But by the time the wedding's over, people are like, man, you worked really hard. You did a good job, right? And you should charge more next time. But you can't figure out how to charge more next time because you don't know how to show leadership in the sales process. That's why we have basically half a day dedicated to this. At our 2.5 day event, it's probably like 3/4 of a day dedicated to your sales process. We show you our whole sales process that we work through with our clients, all of that, right? Obviously, sales is only one part of what we teach our clients. We teach marketing, sales, and systems to streamline your business, run your business in 4 hours a day. All of those things are great, but at Planners Who Profit Live, we focus primarily on marketing and sales. And listen, we get right into it, right? So if you haven't already gotten your ticket, make sure you go ahead and do it. Go to Planners Who Profit Live, grab your ticket. But shameless plug. But besides that, for today, what I really wanted to talk about was the word of the year. Like, this is really going to be the year of the leader. Leaders are people, you have to be a leader in order to charge 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20,000 as an event planner. Right? Nobody needs a $15,000 assistant event planner, right? We need a leader who can lead the vendors, lead the family, lead the couple, like lead people throughout the process, right? That's confidence, that's clarity, that's knowing what the next step is. That's also streamlining, because the type of person who has that kind of money to spend usually doesn't have a whole lot of time. So you want to make sure that you're making really great use of their time, making it really valuable for them, so that they're like, man, she's done so much and I can see it in the way that she's communicating. And I'm giving her a little bit of my time, or I'm giving him a little bit of my time, and look at what they're creating for my event through it, right? All of this comes down to leadership. So this is the year of the leader for us as event planners. I'm really excited about it, excited about more content on this coming over the year. I'm excited about everything in this community. I'm excited about those of you who are already registered for Planners Who Profit Live. We already have a great group, and we're waiting for you to grab your ticket. Listen, every year when we do this event, we get comments and emails and stuff like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad I missed this. We're telling you, you got over 3 months, all right? Grab your ticket. Go ahead and do it right now. All right, go ahead and grab your ticket. Make sure you don't miss out, and we'll see you there. All right. So hope you've enjoyed this quick live. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We answer every single one, and we'll be back again soon. All right. Cheers, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And yeah, I'm really excited to get back into our coaching call for the day, like I said earlier. All right. Now to figure out how to end this.